He never sang on MTV. His name was never recorded in the who's who of music history. He recorded lots of albums, but none of them went platinum. Yeah, he lived out his dream, and when he died a happy man. He started writing a couple songs, singing them at a local open mic. Liked it so much he decides, gonna do this for all his life. He made a couple dollars singing at a local bar. That's when he quit his day job, decided to give it his all. She was studying college, didn't know why she was attracted to him. Maybe just because of the fact that he dares to be different. He never thought that she'd accept when he asked her to marry him. But she did, so they're doing the music thing together now. He had a simple ceremony, went on a short honeymoon. He said, let's get busy, we got a lot of work to do. She majored in business, so she handled the finances, never imagining that she would live a life like this. So they set out on a journey, and they left all their earnings with a portable amplifier and a guitar. They're at the intersection where people would be forced to listen. He would sing and she'd be at his side, with a small table selling his CDs. 'Cause that's the way he wanted life to be. So he would write his songs and she'd balance the budget. In order to survive, they avoided lots of comforts, often stayed in seedy hotels, paying by the week. She kept telling herself, we'll settle down eventually. College friends were buying houses and making babies. When they heard about her life, they said that she's crazy, but she would shrug them off. She'd stand up for her husband, though this really wasn't the life that she'd wanted. For the first couple weeks, she felt that she wouldn't make it, but she really loved this guy. She'd smile and she'd fake it. The cold, the drunks, the thieves, the cops, they're always in certain weather. But a year went by and they were still together. And on their anniversary, she wondered, was it worth it? Just think of all the things I could have done. She'd wanted some adventure, but to live life as a minstrel isn't what a normal girl dreams of. She kept telling herself it wouldn't last. I'll make him into a paycheck earning man. Oh, but meanwhile I support him because I believe he's worth it. He's the one I want as a father to my child. A subtle satisfaction knowing that she makes him happy, makes her forget that she's lonely, scared and tired. And each day they go out there one more time, just making barely enough to survive. After 4 years, he finally gives her a baby. He seems happy about it, but this doesn't change things. So for the next couple years, she isn't out there with him. When he comes home at night, she can tell he really missed her. And suddenly she is shocked to realize that in her heart, she also misses being out there, listening to his guitar. Could it be this college girl has become a true street CD vendor? She knows the reason is because she is with a friend there. So once junior's off to school, she's back at her table, hearing the same song, seeing the cold and friendly faces. Gradually she also is becoming a believer, and who sticks to his purpose is a real hero. Oh, and this one thing is vital and essential to survive. Oh, it's the only way you'll be able to make it through. When you know you're doing the right thing and you have a cause to fight for, no matter what other folks tell you to do. A true man and a woman who supports It's one of the most beautiful things in this world. Well, they never spend more than 6 months in one place. Junior finishes school and somehow turns out okay. He went on to college where he studied computers. Mom is secretly glad that he'll have a different future. Oh, so the life goes on for another 20 winters, till she stops imagining what if it had been different. They often laugh thinking of all the troubles they've experienced. Somehow she feels no regret for the way that she's been treated. And so he keeps on singing and she keeps on believing and keeping their boat from being capsized. Oh, they enter their adventures 'cause they have a cause to live for, and round every bend there's a surprise. Oh no, quickly those years flew by, until she gives up the hope of ever being stabilized. So after 40 years of struggling on the corner, he decides to retire. He says, I'm just too old for it. He puts down his guitar and they move into a trailer, because that's all that he can afford to pay for. And he's determined in the last years that he's gonna give her back all the things that she'd been forced to give up. But now he's too old to find decent employment. He lived life as a vagabond, and now life's almost over. But now all that matters is that they are together, bound tightly to the sacrifice of love. He knows he can't repay her, but she says that's okay now. What I missed really wasn't that much. Though for me to say it may sound strange, I can't imagine living life in any other way. So over a simple dinner they reminisce their adventures, remember that cold night in Amsterdam. Now seen from a distance it's a beautiful picture, though memories is all I have. And she said if I were given a second chance, I'd still marry me a street music man. Oh, 'cause this one thing is vital and essential to survive. Oh, it's the only way you'll be able to make it through. When you know you're doing the right thing and you have a cause to fight for, no matter what other folks say you do. A true man and a woman who supports, it's one of the most beautiful things in this world.